So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here.
Andrei Shevchenko, Peter, is a player who can hurt you in so many different ways.
A striking all-rounder. He's having a shot! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Atletico Paranaense finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And here's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Messi. In with the challenge. Out to the right. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, this looks sharp. Platini gets into some space. Now the ball. It's a mighty effort! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter...
Decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's Hullet. He could be in here. And Hullet! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Has a look and place it forward. Hoist it in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Xavi Alonso. Lam. Defending was strong and firm. Maldini. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Would the owner of a blue car parked outside the stadium gate kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away?
There's the start of the second half.
Atletico Paranaense really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Looking to play him in. Platini. Platini looking to penetrate opposition lines. Crunching tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Cruyff. He is through. Messi! Brought out the best in the keeper.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Passing nice and neat. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Now, what about a counter-attack? Always onto this. Messi is on his... And Messi! It's hit the upright. Oh no, what has happened here? Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Luis Suarez. Gets a good foot in there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Maldini calmly anticipates. No, again there's no way through. Platini. Stood up well to him there. 75 minutes played. Platini. Platini goes steaming forward. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well timed, excellent interception. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Roberto Carlos with a real chance here. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Shapes to shoot! Thuram. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. He's got away. Can he finish? They've done it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key? Decent chance! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Bale. Oh no, this does not look good. Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That's gone for a throw-in. Delivers the ball. Brilliantly cut out. Thinks about the shot. Pass somewhat off target. And that's a dangerous ball. He has found the way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And Cruyff! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves.
Can he finish? It's there! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played out to the right. Cruyff receives it in a wide position. Oh, that pass isn't the best. There's the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Cruyff. Lahm is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. Hazard. Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Xavi Alonso. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Big header! It's in! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Certain, searing and imperious.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
And there is the half-time whistle.
Atletico Paranense are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Atletico Paranaense head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. So we're just settling back into this second half. Nedved. No, that's been intercepted. Vieira. Oh, they can break here. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, this looks sharp. And this is Messi. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And smartly Conte! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona have their second corner now. He's got tall. Oh, it's hit the post. That's a half-decent try. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Bergomi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And this is Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Relentless! Just relentless! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. And that means just one thing. Match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. That is ended up in no man's land. Xavi Alonso. And it's Messi. Isco. Tries to pass it through. Now that's well seen too. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Rijkaard. Isco. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now, who's going to be first to this?
This is the time you need that pace.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Cruyff. Cruyff! Great football, shot and save.
Atletico Paranaense certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Oh, what a climb! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Threads one in.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's been cut out, well played. Vieira. Now it's Messi. For Xavi Alonso. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now there's a fine ball. Big chance! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. 2 minutes to be added on. That's a little off target. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Luis Suarez collecting the match ball, and it is his.
During the match at all times.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in...
And Cruyff! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Atletico Paranaense with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. He's in a great position. Vieira! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Pele! And he's gone looking for safety. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge gives it back. Now it's Luis Suarez. Out to the right. Looking to go deep.
Well played and well cleared.
Now it's Messi. Gets a good foot in there. Bergomi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And this is Cruyff. And that's a good ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. So we're still where we started right now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Knocks it out wide. Gravenberg has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now it's Messi. Cruyff looking to penetrate opposition lines. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial... Oh, what a mistake! That is lovely. Now here's the delivery.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Belletti. Rummenigge. Oh, this looks sharp. Played into space. Oh, that's superb. Oh, shooting chance! And it's Kaka. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Son Heung-min really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Messi! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And the counter is on. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Gravenberg. That's a pretty loose pass.
Such good technique.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's managed to get free. Oh, they continue each to cancel the other out. No, that's been intercepted. It's a searching pass. Lahm is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Rummenigge is in a really good position out wide. Messi. Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, good ball. And Cruyff! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that's aimed into the middle. Defending of Alonso! And he has kept it out somehow.
Xabi Alonso actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. And that should get the job done. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Vieira. And it's Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Turns back here, probably the best option. It's Cruyff. He's tried one! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Maldini is there, and he can pick it up. Cannavaro. Bastoni.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And Cruyff! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
That ball looks a good one. Oh, what? Takes a shot! Yes, he's done it! And that might well be that! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Inter Milan, and that will be the final act. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then.
Luis Suarez really is a player who can do everything. He makes a more than decent target man, and his energy levels mean the opposition defence are constantly under pressure.
And that, I guess, is essential if you're going to play pressing football.
Well, that's right, as so many sides do these days. I hated playing against players like Luis Suarez. Not that too many met his standard in my time, but he just never let you rest, Peter. He was always around about you, and you knew he was going to pop up and cause you trouble at some stage, whether he was on the attack or whether he was defending.
Oh, this is a great... Messi! Oh, he's been caught napping. Guardiola. And here's Messi. And here's Suarez. That is good strength. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, it's hit the post. Danger averted for now. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Crunching tackle. Xabi Alonso unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Atletico Paranaense with the corner. They're first. Platini is there and he can get that clear. Germany are looking to go forward now. Now it's Romario. Looking for options for movement. And it's Romario. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lam. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Great vision. It's a goal kick. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And here's Suarez. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a promising position. Xabi Alonso. Oh, they can break here. Oh, he's onto this. He's got plenty of space out wide. Goes for goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And again! Big moment! Massive goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Atletico Paranaense can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more.
Atletico Paranaense really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Can he get it through?
That's just playing it safe. and simple.
Nicely aimed pass. Vieira. Nedved. To Messi. Van Bouten. And it's Gerrard. And it's Michel Platini. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Torres. Koeman promptly onto that, and that is that. Romario. Nice looking ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Has a look and plays it forward. Alonso. Knocks it into space. Played in. He rises! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Atletico Paranaense are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say
Romario! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Platini with the short one. Vieira. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Nedved. And here's Torres. And he's intervened well there.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And the counter is on. He's through, now is he in? Oh, the whistle's gone, what's he given? So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. To further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
A case now of complete control. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Torres. It's Nedved! And it's there! Just cruising! They are cruising! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And yes, it's him again. Atletico Paranaense are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see that.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
And they've been given a corner. Madrid with the corner, they're first. Neymar plays it short, and this is Verratti, chooses to go back. And now a sudden chance to counter. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker, easily one of the fastest players around. And remember all that beautiful technical football that was done at speed, because he always had that pace in his game.
Terrific header! Goal! Atletico Paranaense! And Atletico Paranaense take the lead. Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Atletico Paranaense have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Tchouameni, that's a lovely, neat pass. Looking for options for movement. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Messi takes control of it, and he's on Messi!
Messi made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Parla, can he get it through? And that pass just didn't quite work. And it's Parla. And they're quick to get it back. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Messi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well timed, excellent interception.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Parla. And it's Tchouameni. Another pass just keeps it ticking. And Romario! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Romario clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Neymar goes short. And this is better. Real chance! Maldini clears. And now they can spring out of defence. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he cuts out the supply. Parla is onto it in a flash. And here's Romario. Xavi Alonso.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Tries to play it through. And this is Cruyff. And the finish! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Atletico Paranaense have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Luis Suarez! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Nedved. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, well played, well played. Nedved. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Romario. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Cruyff really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And here's Cruyff. That's very neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a good ball out wide. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lahm plays it in. Oh, there's a probing ball. Owen. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Romario. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Owen. Atletico Paranaense leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Threads one in. Now there's a fine ball. And a shot! Oh, taken with style. And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Atletico Paranaense could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. And that will be the final act. Atletico Paranaense can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its...
Nedved! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Koundé. Rijkaard. Ambitious ball here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bastoni. Serginho. Spread neatly. Bergomi tries to clear. And smartly reclaimed. Fernando Torres.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, well measured. And this is Cruyff. And Cruyff! Still goalless. Forlan. Tries to play it through. And he's quick to snatch it back. And here's Forlan. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Torres.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Bastoni. And Serginho. And it's Rijkaard. And it's Seedorf. Raul. Nedved. Now, what about a counter-attack? Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now it's Luis Suarez. Nedved. Luis Suarez. And he's away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And... oh, shooting chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Neymar. Serginho. And it's been played through. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And the half-time whistle goes. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 17, Owen.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Substitutions taking place.
He's had a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Forlan clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Manchester United can try it again now. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's been won straight back. Now he's got space here. Well-timed, excellent interception. And here's Nunez. Now it's Raul. Produces a cross. Lahm with the clearance. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now it's Raul. And he was alert to it. Bergomi. That'll be a throw-in.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 20, Neymar. Number 9, Diego Forlan. Coming on the field.
Atletico Paranense have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Substitution in progress.
That is lovely. He has found the way through. Bale! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bale is offering a wry smile there.
That has been knocked clear. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. That's rather hopeful. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Van Nistelrooy really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United have their third corner. Inzaghi is there, and he can get that clear. Now that's well seen too.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bale being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Now it's Bale. Ribéry. And this is Inzaghi.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Great ball, and he's in here.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
Well,
11.
they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
To replace him is number 19, Rafinha. Substitution.
That's really well cleared.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That ball looks a good one. That's been cut out, well played. Nedved. And it's Ribéry. Some really good ball movement. Now this could be a chance. That's that, the end. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Spread it left. Lam.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Nedved. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Maradona. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Luis Suarez. He has found the way through. Nedved looking to get on the end of this. He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that pass isn't the best. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Now it's Cruyff, looking to play him in. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he shoots! Still goalless at the moment. Quarter of an hour played. Lam. And it's Baggio.
Oh, great feat, that.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Some great movement here and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Pinches it off him. And here's Messi. And he's surging through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, for a moment you felt... Cruyff! And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Atletico Paranaense are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He won't be happy with that one. Luis Suarez.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Messi gets through on his own. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking... And Messi! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Atletico Paranaense really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Belletti. Some good work on the right flank here. Cannavaro. Lam. Aldair. Xavi Alonso.
Atletico Paranense certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come. Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Aldair gets over and intercepts. And it's Cannavaro. It's Belletti. Maradona. Eto'o. And this is Eto'o. Good read, needed to be.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, super find. And he's away. And it's Messi. Can he finish? A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitutions taking place.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Atletico Paranense can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Denilson aimed beyond the defence. Great chance! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Now it's Bale. And he's picked it up out wide. He gets big! Sticks it away! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager.
Maradona! Goal! And that really is so impressive. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Gnabry, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lam delivers. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Distributed tidily. Now it's Bale. Bale running with the ball. Gnabry picks it up out wide. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's aimed into the middle. Oh, he's done very well to take that. It's Alonso! Oh, that is very close.
Xabi Alonso brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Atletico Paranaense still have the cards to affect this game. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Bale! And yes, it's there! Right back in the game! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Bale. Gnabry. Cross goes in there. Oh, what a climb!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Climbs up big! That's another chance! It's a goal! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 8, Baggio. Number 23.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Gnabry providing an outlet on that flank. Gnabry. And it's Lam.
Substitution.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Out towards the flank. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Tries to get it clear. Maradona looking understandably energised after his goal. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Manchester United take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
He rises! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Beckenbauer opts for safety.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've...
Shoots! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Number 15.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Threads one in. And here's Cruyff. Nedved. It's Nedved! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min with the cross. PSV with the corner. They're first. Big header! That's a half-decent try.
Son Heung-min certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Great vision. Quarter of an hour played. Knocks it into space. Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
PSV have their second corner now. Vieira getting this one clear. Now it's Guardiola. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Luis Suarez. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Messi. And that has been cut short. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's come loose. Oh, important interception. He can get that clear. Quality ball. And here's Messi. PSV trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that's been slipped through. And that pass just didn't quite work. And it's Messi. Nedved looking for the run. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Guardiola. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Messi. Son Heung-min is always playing with one eye on the spectacular.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
PSV have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second. Chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. He's gone for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bergomi makes the interception. Now it's Bale. Messi. Atletico Paranaense still chasing a one-goal deficit here. It's a searching pass. Mbappe could try cutting inside here. Real chance! Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Schmeichel looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Oh, he's missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Corner number 3 coming up. Thuram clears it away. Atletico Paranaense have the chance to go the other way. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. It's Bale! Another save.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Atletico Paranaense have their third corner. Maldini gets it away. Messi. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they... Bale!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Big chance! And he hits the net. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
PSV are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Mbappe, he's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made...
It's Luis Suarez! He's scored! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
PSV finding their passes. Mbappe! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Can he get on the end of this? Tries to play it through. And this is Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! And it's Nedved. It's Nedved! It's off target and by quite a way. Succumbs to the pressure. That's that, the end. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Atletico Paranaense, absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited and That's left plenty for the manager to think about, a painful reminder of where standards really need to be.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Milan.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Well, now here's a team sheet that speaks of excitement and unpredictability. Luis Suarez! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He's picked his way through. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now it's Berbatov. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now he's got space here. And this is Lewis. Struck first time. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pings in across. Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Berbatov. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's De Bruyne. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Played out wide. Milan finding their passes. Robertson just loves to go forward whenever he can. That has ended up in no man's land. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Czech claims it without any fuss. It's a searching pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Berbatov. Lahm kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well read, nice interception. Bellingham. Spread it left. Ronaldinho picks it up out wide. Great chance! Goal! Milan! The breakthrough strike! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Lahm. That's good play. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nice interception, well timed. And he's heaved it away. And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Atletico Paranaense really need...
And he shoots! Bellingham. Ronaldinho. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, this looks sharp. Picked out brilliantly. And Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Lahm. He has found the way through. Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bellingham. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Atletico Paranaense really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Cruyff! And he hits the net. Atletico Paranaense back in business. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Substitution for Atletico Paranaense, number 6.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Messi.
Atletico Paranaense grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Coming on the field.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal...
Has a shot! Loose ball now. Oh, what has happened here?
Substitutions taking place.
Atletico Paranaense perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Bale. And here's Inzaghi. Goes back. And it's Nedved. Oh, it's come loose.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Atletico Paranaense needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And the shot's on here. Davids. Vitinha.
Will be 1 minute added time.
Bellingham. And the pass is intercepted. And that will be it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart.